YouTube, what's the deal, guys? It's your boy Bird Knows Ball coming at you another vid. Guys, before we get the video started, you guys know I have to say thank you. I appreciate you guys for commenting, liking, hating on my videos, viewing, subscribing. Guys, the Bears video I dropped about 11 days ago, I believe. It's at 2K views, and it just keeps going up and up and up. So, guys, I just want to say thank you for everyone that's been tuning in. I think like a month ago or 3 weeks ago, I was at 85 subscribers. Now I'm at 181. So, guys, I appreciate you, all of you guys. So, it got me thinking, right? Obviously, the Bears video did good. I got football fans, basketball fans, boxing fans, and football's right around the corner. So why not make a video of me predicting the AFC and the NFC conferences? Obviously, guys, you guys know me. I'm a Bears fan. I think we have a bright future. Caleb Williams has been looking decent, more than decent, I guess you can say. There's been flashes that look good, and obviously, it's both sides, right? But I'm super excited, guys. So let's get into this video. AFC first, guys. AFC East, right? We have the Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, guys. This is a kind of tricky one for me because all top three of these teams are going to be decent. Obviously, Jets getting Aaron Rodgers back and adding some offensive line help. I'm sorry, right? Bills losing Stephon Diggs. How is Josh Allen gonna look, right? And then Dolphins losing some key pass rushers and stuff like that, but keeping their kind of same offensive core with Tua, Tyreek, and Jalen Waddle. But guys, my AFC East, I got Dolphins number 1, I got Bills number 2, Jets number 3, and I got Patriots number 4. Guys, I just think that the Jets, guys, I know how it is to be a Bears fan, right? We don't have that much hope. Now we do, but the past few years we haven't had that much hope. And guys, the Jets are kind of in the same boat. Yes, I know you have Aaron Rodgers, one of the best QBs in our generation, right? You have Garrett Wilson, you have Sauce Gardner. The defense is very good, and I think this could change. I think Aaron Rodgers will have a good season. I just think that if the defense plays really well, how they played last year, then they will be good. I think the defense is going to take them to another level, not the offense, which might shock some people because Aaron Rodgers is obviously the QB. But I think if they're going to be really, really good, I think the defense has to play spectacular. And that's not far-fetched because I think they're good, right? Bills, like I said, obviously losing Stephon Diggs. I don't know how Josh Allen's going to look because we can't forget the first 2 years, I believe, before Josh Allen got Stephon Diggs. He wasn't really that good, but obviously they got Keon Coleman from FSU in the draft. So I guess we can see something there. With the Dolphins, like I said, they lost some pass rushers and stuff like that, and some offensive help, if I'm not mistaken. But they still got Tua, they still got Tyreek, they still got Jalen Waddle, guys. I think this could be decent. And then obviously Patriots at number 4. Nothing much there. I'm not gonna talk too much. Obviously, they got Drake May and stuff like that. They don't even know if he's gonna be QB1. So that's basically mine. Dolphins number 1, Bills number 2, Jets number 3, and Patriots number 4. On to the AFC West, guys. Obviously, we have Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, and guys, I know you guys seen the behind the back from Patrick Mahomes in his preseason game, and I know it's preseason. It's just it's cool stuff to watch, right? But guys, that's exactly my order. Chiefs number 1, Raiders number 2, Chargers number 3, and Broncos number 4. Now, guys, Chiefs are self-explanatory. If you have Patrick Mahomes on your team, you're going to be good, right? They still have Travis Kelce. Obviously, they lost Ladarius Sneed, so that kind of hurts on defense a little bit. I don't know how good Xavier Worthy's going to be, but he's pretty fast, and obviously, can they use him like Tyreek Hill? I'm not comparing them to because Tyreek Hill is one of the best receivers in the league, but speed-wise, he's up there with Tyreek Hill, right? Raiders, this could get interesting. They still have Devontae Adams and Max Crosby, stuff like that. So I just think the offensive coordinator, guys, I watched the Bears, and if you guys know, Luke Getsy was the offensive coordinator for the Bears last year, and now he's with the Chargers. So I could see some growing pains there because I don't think Luke Getsy is that good of an offensive coordinator. So I can see that kind of putting the Raiders a little bit down. But the other teams on this conference, I don't have that much hope for, I guess you can say. I mean, Chargers, not now. Obviously, they got Justin Herbert and they got Joe Alt and stuff like that. He's going to be a very good offensive lineman. But they have no receivers. I don't know who Justin Herbert's going to throw to, right? But I mean, they still got Khalil Mack and stuff like that, so they're going to be good. And then Joey Bosa too. So guys, they could be pretty well. I just don't know who Justin Herbert is going to throw to because they have no receivers. They might have to put Harbaugh out there because I've seen videos of him catching some balls. So, Broncos number 4. I know they got Bo Nix and stuff like that, but I don't. I don't have much to say about the Broncos, guys. They're kind of in the same boat as the Patriots. For the AFC South, guys, I have one shocking take that might be like, whoa, right? So obviously in this conference we have Jags, Colts, Titans, and Texans, right? So obviously number 1 is the Texans for me. CJ Stroud looked very good last season. I think he's going to have a similar season, but he's going to come down to earth a little bit, right? They got Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs that they got from the Bills not halfway through the season, halfway in the offseason, I'm sorry, right? So I think the Texans are still going to be good. CJ Stroud is a heck of a QB, right? You added Stephon Diggs to that mix. Number 2, right? I got the Colts. This might shock people, but guys, the Colts are playing very, very good with Gardner Minshew. Obviously, Anthony Richardson got hurt last year, but he looked good in the 4 games or 5 games that he played, whatever. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure what it is, but I got Colts number 2. I think they got guys. Anthony Richardson looked good, like I said. Michael Pittman. I'm sorry, guys. The Colts could be decent. Jaguars number 3. Like I said, this might be shocking because they got Trevor Lawrence and they got Gabe Davis and stuff like that. But guys, I can't get the idea of how bad the Jags looked at the end of the season, guys. They practically lost the AFC South by losing those 3 games or 4 games, whatever it may be, at the end of the season. Titans. They could be good. They could be good, right? Obviously they got Will Levis. He played decent ball last year. But I just don't know. They got Ladarius Sneed, which is a good addition, very good addition from them, right? And then obviously DeAndre Hopkins, but he's hurt. I think I don't know if it was his shoulder, his leg. I don't know, guys, but not too much for the Titans, right? Now, guys, this is one of my personal favorites. I think this is the hardest division in football, the AFC North, guys. We got Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Ravens, guys. I got Ravens number 1. Obviously, they were very close to going into the Super Bowl last year, playing against the Chiefs. Kind of lost by that fumble on the goal line. But obviously, they add Derrick Henry, who is. I mean, sometimes I forget that Derrick Henry's on the Ravens. But, guys, I think Derrick Henry is going to have one of the better years of his career, especially being paired up with Lamar. The backfield is going to look explosive. The RPOs, the handoffs, guys. It's going to look very, very good, right? Number 2, Bengals. Obviously, Joe Burrow, self-explanatory. They have the second best receiver, in my opinion, in football, in Jamar Chase. They still got T. Higgins. Guys, the Bengals aren't going nowhere. We just have to hope that these guys stay healthy, and they'll be fine. Browns number 3. They guys, Deshaun Watson, right? Amari Cooper. They are very good. Myles Garrett. Guys, this is the hardest conference in football because, right, we look down. We have Steelers in the last spot in this conference. But, guys, they're not bad, right? Mike Tomlin hasn't had a losing season, and he hasn't had that good of quarterbacks. So they have to hope if Russell Wilson or Justin Fields steps in. I think Mike Tomlin will have the team look competent, right? They have T.J. Watt still, who's very good. The defense is always good over there. George Pickens. If they get Brandon Ayuk, if they get Brandon Ayuk, this could very well put them over the Browns, right around the Browns. Guys, this is going to be the hardest division in football. Right, but I got Ravens number 1, Bengals number 2, Browns number 3, and Steelers number 4. Now to the NFC East. This is a decent conference too. I mean, I wouldn't say all that like the other conferences, the AFC North and the NFC North also. But guys, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, Eagles, guys. Number 1, I got the Cowboys. They're a regular season team. I think they've won 12 games in the regular season for the past 2 or 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, guys. They just need to re-sign CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and Dak. I know that's a lot. I don't know who's going to leave. I don't think they can sign all 3 because these guys are all going to break the market. But for this time, for obviously next year being, I think they're going to be number 1. Guys, regular season team, like I said. Number 2, I got the Eagles. And I'm not going to lie. If the Cowboys don't get their shit straight, the Eagles could very well be one in this conference, right? Adding Saquon, keeping the same guys, signing A.J. Brown to extension, if I'm not or Devontae Smith to an extension, right? They still got Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, right? And then you add Saquon to the mix. That's going to be very good. The defense isn't bad. Like I said, guys, the Eagles could be number 1 if the Cowboys don't get their shit straight. 3, I got Commanders. I'm going to switch it up, guys. I have Giants number 3, but the way that Daniel Jones has been looking in the preseason has thrown me off. I got Commanders number 3. Obviously, QB2, Jaden Daniels, right, and Terry McLaurin. The guys, this team could still be kind of good, right? Commanders number 3, Giants number 4, Malik Neighbors. I'm so sorry. You are a very good receiver with a very bad quarterback. So, guys, Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants, that is my NFC East. Out to the NFC West, obviously we got Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals, and the 49ers. Guys, self-explanatory, I got 49ers. If they keep Brandon Ayuk, if they lose Brandon Ayuk, I think they're still number 1 in this conference. Rams number 2, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. I think they're going to be decent, right? Seahawks are also going to be decent. A lot of people are sleeping on them. Geno Smith, but losing Shane Waldron could affect that a little bit. They still got Kenneth Walker, DJ Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, guys. The 2 and 3 spot are very interchangeable for me, but number 4, I got Cardinals. I know they have Marvin Harrison Jr., who's going to be very, very good in this league. Kyler Murray. I don't know why I just said it like that. Kyler Murray is going to be very good also. He's going to have a bounce-back year, in my opinion, especially adding someone like Marvin Harrison Jr. But, guys, that's my order. 49ers, Rams, Seahawks, and Cardinals at number 4. And for the NFC South, obviously we got Saints, Panthers, Falcons, Buccaneers. Guys, this is, I wouldn't say a sleeper conference because it's not, but obviously Buccaneers sneaked into the playoffs last year, so I got them number 1. I think they're going to be decent next year. Falcons number 2. Obviously, guys, adding someone like Kirk Cousins to this team, and obviously last year they won 7 games, if I'm not mistaken, and they had very bad QBs. So adding someone like Kirk Cousins to this offense, right? They got Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, adding Darnell Mooney. That's going to be decent, guys. I got Saints number 3. I know the defense is very good, but it's just I don't know if Derek Carr can be decent, guys. But Panthers number 4, I don't think they're going to be any good this year again. We have to see some more stuff from Bryce Young. So Buccaneers, Falcons, Saints, and the Panthers. And, guys, for the NFC North, the second hardest division in football where my Bears play at, guys, I got Lions number 1, Green Bay number 2, Bears number 3, and Vikings number 4. Guys, you guys might be shocked by this list. Guys, I'm trying to be a reasonable Bears fan. I'm not trying to be delusional, guys, but Lions number 1 didn't really lose much. They extended Jared Goff, if I'm not mistaken, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, if I'm not mistaken, too. So, guys, the offense is good. Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery. They still got Aiden Hutchinson, guys. The Lions aren't really going anywhere. Obviously, number 2, Green Bay. Youngest team in football last year, extending Jordan Love. I don't know how he got paid that much money off of 9 games, but get your money, man. Obviously, adding Josh Jacobs and very good defensive help, guys. Green Bay is going to be decent. Bears number 3. Obviously, I'm trying to be a reasonable Bears fan. I should put them number 1 because that's how much hope I have for the Bears, but I'm trying to be realistic, right? Bears add Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze. And guys, the Bears could look very good this year. I'm not trying to be a crazy Bears fan, but the Bears could look good this year. I have them winning 10 to 11 games this year. And someone earlier commented that they're only going to win 5 games, which I think is absolute bonkers. But guys, they're going to win 10, 11 games. I might go ahead and put 500 on the 8.5 games over. I'm not going to lie. Because that looks good to me. That looks good to me in my personal opinion, right? Vikings, we got some very heartbreaking news for the Vikings fans. J.J. McCarthy's out for the season with the torn MCL, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to hurt them a little bit. If J.J. McCarthy was playing, maybe this... Nah, it wouldn't matter because the Bears are number 3. They're not jumping my Bears. But, guys, and they got Justin Jefferson, which kind of hurts a little bit because he's the best receiver in football. So, guys, that's basically my list. Let me know what you guys think. NFC North is the second hardest division of football. AFC North is the hardest division of football, guys. And the Bears play, first game is September 8th, September 7th or something like that. Guys, football is right around the corner. I think it's like another 3 weeks, guys. So I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much.